Breaking news. Cash-strapped BBC flog EastEnders, set to raise $70 million as fans rage. They're running it into the ground. Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. After watching these videos, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The soap is filmed at Elstree Studios, but the BBC launched a plan to sell the site for $70 million in 2022. The move was made after the government froze the license fee for 2 years in 2022 and set a strict limit for increases from April 2024. It meant the BBC has had to cut costs across its portfolio in a bid to save $500 million. Now it has been confirmed that the Elstree studio complex has been sold to AXA, a French insurance company, according to the Financial Times. The business's investment arm, AXA Investment Managers, will buy the 16-acre plot, and then the BBC will take out a 25-year leaseback of the facilities. AXA IM's global co-head of real estate, John O'Driscoll, said, "This is possibly the most established studio location in the UK. We like the idea of something that works, but also something that can be improved." The deal means the soap can continue filming there uninterrupted despite the sale. The BBC bought its studio at Elstree in 1984, a year before EASTANDERS.first aired. However, the news that the studios were being sold left some soap fans angry, with one writing on social media, "Seems an odd move when they've spent loads on a new EastEnders set. Such a shame. The government are determined to run the BBC into the ground." Another added, "Can I ask a question? After the 25 years lease, what would happen to the show if AXA decides not to renew lease with BBC?" A third tweeted, "Usually the death throes of a once buoyant firm, the old sale and leaseback malarkey." Meanwhile, a fourth wrote, "This is the latest stage of the BBC's death by 1,000 cuts. BREKING Gina Dean Wick's true colors in EastEnders. Unfortunately for her, the EastEnders villain is up to his old tricks next week, and she could pay the price for trusting him." Upon her first arrival in the square, Gina Knight, portrayed by Francesca Henry, tried to find love but failed on several occasions. However, Dean Wick's Matt D'Angelo recently took the bait, and the pair have been getting closer than ever. Off-screen, however, BBC One viewers have been terrified for Gina as they know Dean has a troubled past, particularly with Linda Carter Kelly Bright. Die-hard fans of the London-based program will remember that Dean raped Linda in 2014, but he has continued to deny everything. Gina has refused to believe Linda, but she may be left with no other choice next week. Coming up, Dean wants to go public with his relationship with Gina, but she insists they keep things quiet for fear of her family's reaction. Determined to get his way, a devious Dean tries to manipulate Gina into changing her mind, but his efforts don't work. After a chat with Ian Beale, Adam Woodyat, where he advises Dean to prove he's in the relationship for the long haul, without knowing who he's romantically involved with, Dean decides to make a big gesture. Dean tries to prove a point as he marches into the Vic with a bunch of flowers and declares his love for Gina, leaving Linda and the Knights sickened. Members of Gina's family make their disapproval crystal clear as they aren't happy about her relationship with Dean. In the face of their anger, Gina bites back that she doesn't need their approval and storms out. However, Dean is shocked when furious Gina tells him to go away too, unable to understand he went against her wishes and hurt her in the process. Cindy Beale, Michelle Collins, then arrives later to hear the news and wants to go in all guns blazing, but George Knight Colin-Salmon pleads caution. How will they help their daughter? Meanwhile, Gina eventually agrees to hear Dean out, and he convinces her to give him another chance. But on their first public outing, Amy Mitchell-Ellie dad gives Gina food for thought. What will the teen say? Later on, Cindy decides to take matters in her own hands as she goes to see Dean and makes him an offer. Gina is then shocked when Dean reveals what Cindy has offered him, and they agree to have a romantic evening at his place. Unfortunately, the date takes a dark turn when Gina sees Dean's true colors. Will she be able to escape from his clutches? EastEnders airs from Monday to Thursday at 7:30 p.m. on BBC One. Thanks for watching these videos. Please hit the subscribe button for more updated news.